Ambassador Lu Kang, great honor to have you with us, and thanks for having us here at your residence in Jakarta. The Jakarta-Bandung high-speed rail is a milestone for the Belt and Road Initiative. It's the first high-speed rail abroad based on Chinese technology and standards. What potential benefits does the railway have for the Indonesians?
Thank you very much, and first, welcome to Indonesia. You're absolutely right. We are very glad that actually this Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway will soon be completed and put into operation. This has been a flagship project in the cooperation between China and Indonesia. And I can tell you, the immediate impact once in operation will be the efficiency. It will cut the commuting time from Jakarta to Bandung from some 3.5 hours to some 40 minutes. And it will create more opportunities for the local communities. According to the estimation by the Indonesia side, once in operation, it will create over 30,000 jobs directly related to this railway. And according to China's own experience, once integrated into the normal social and economic life of the Indonesian people, I strongly believe this project will bring about more changes, including creating more economic growth points in the future.
Absolutely, as you have mentioned, first, it will definitely shorten travel times between Jakarta and Bandung, the fourth largest city here in Indonesia, as well as the economic potentials, creating jobs and whatnot. The Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway is a frequent topic during meetings between Chinese and Indonesian leaders. It is also a symbol of the partnership between the two nations. So what does the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway say about the two countries' bilateral relations?
You're absolutely right. It becomes almost a must-have topic in all the bilateral summit meetings between our two presidents in recent years. Actually, as I said, it already becomes a flagship project. To be honest, from the very beginning, it was a product of the friendship between China and Indonesia. It was the first time for China to cooperate with our foreign partners to set up this high-speed railway system with China's own technology on their own homeland. So you know that actually that reflected the high level of the partnership. And also in the past years, this project witnessed or demonstrates the development, the fast development of this bilateral relationship. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. It also marks the 10th anniversary of the comprehensive strategic partnership between China and Indonesia. Within the past decades, we have seen a lot of mega projects, a lot of cooperation between China and Indonesia. And the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway actually is just one example, a very successful example of China's insistence on the principle in guiding the Belt and Road Initiative, namely, discuss together, work together, and benefit together.
Statistically speaking, China is still Indonesia's largest trading partner and more importantly, is one of the largest purchaser of Indonesian goods, and a lot of Chinese investments are being done here in Indonesia. As you have mentioned, this year, 2023, marks the 10th anniversary for the Belt and Road Initiative, and of course, for the comprehensive strategic partnership between China and Indonesia. But if we look ahead, what prospects lie ahead for these two countries, especially as the two countries continue to foster cooperation and strengthen ties?
We actually expect a brighter prospect in this bilateral relationship. If you look back to the development of this relationship, it was not only owing to the strategic guidance by our two presidents, but also has been a result of the common interests, common aspirations of our two countries. President Xi Jinping met President Joko just last month in Chengdu. During that discussion, President Xi specifically stressed that China is ready to take the opportunity of the 10th anniversary of the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership to deepen our strategic cooperation with Indonesia, so as to set a fine example of solidarity, common development, and a shared future, and also to inject more certainty and positive energy in this region and the world at large. So you know that China and Indonesia, we share a lot of similar background, a lot of common interests, and a lot of aspirations on our way to urbanization and our respective national rejuvenization. So as a matter of fact, we're just fellow travelers, we're just good partners, we have a lot of similar ideas and we help each other. So look ahead, we expect more high-level exchanges. For example, President Joko has already been invited to participate in the third forum of the high-level dialogue on Belt and Road Initiative, which will be held in Beijing just next week. Chinese leader is coming to Indonesia for another visit and to participate on the ASEAN-related summits. We also expect more cooperation, more exploration in further synergizing China's Belt and Road Initiative and the Indonesia idea of global maritime fulcrum. And of course, we also expect a lot of more and more economic highlights. Now we have not only mega projects like the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway, but also a lot of projects already in place, like the regional comprehensive economic corridor, like those projects within the framework of the two countries and twin parks. But we also explore possibility of some further development, like, for example, digital economy, e-commerce, smart cities, green technology, health, and also what our Indonesian friends most aspire, that is the downstream in industrialization. And we also expect more people-to-people exchanges, which is most important, actually, in bilateral relationship. Just this month, we have already seen the visit by the Xinjiang Mukam art troupe, which held out 11 performances in 9 cities just on Java, and which received a lot of warm responses. So we encourage this kind of people-to-people exchanges.